Morning and happy Sunday, South Mississippi. This is Meteorologist Aaron Colby. We're going to be talking about the forecast not only for today, but the rest of the week and a sneak peek to that Mardi Gras forecast. Now, as you can see here, it's going to be a fairly cold day out there. We're going to be struggling to get out of the 40s by about the midday hours. By the afternoon, many of us could be in about those low to mid 50s. However, with the amount of rain and cloud cover, it's going to be difficult to actually get all the way into those mid 50s. Overnight, we're going to stay fairly warm. We do keep a lot of that cloud cover, which could keep us in the 50s or at least the upper 40s as we go through the overnight hours. Looking at the current radar, let's zoom in on that real quick, and you can see there, as of right now, it's just after 8:50, and we could see that most of the heavy rain is still over to our west. We are kind of in a brief lull right now. We're not seeing a lot of rain, at least here in South Mississippi as of right now. Coastal areas looking pretty clear, just some light showers moving through portions of Harrison, Stone, and George County as well. You can see there on the western side of South Mississippi, you can see where some of the heavier rain is starting to move in. And this system as a whole is going to be moving eastwards fairly quickly over the next several hours, and that could be bringing some of those showers and maybe a few thunderstorms. You can see most of the lightning is offshore, closer to where the warm front is. And that's going to be something we just want to keep an eye on. Of course, you could hear a rumble of thunder or two offshore or close to the coast as well. As of right now, chances of that are looking fairly low. Here's the Hancock Whitney camera over in Gulfport. It's a pretty nice day out there. It's still very cloudy, but just keep in mind it's going to be a cold and rainy day across most of South Mississippi. And so it's going to be a great day to stay indoors. Maybe watch a movie, play a board game, do something that requires you to remain indoors. Let's take a look at this as well. 47 degrees at the Gulfport Airport right now. And, well, it's definitely very humid. We do have a lot of rain in the area, and that wind is starting to shift out of the east as this system continues to approach from our west and our south. And so also take a look as well at what we're expecting as we go through the rest of today. And well, temperature-wise, once again, pretty cold day out there. This is temperatures as of about 9 a.m. Many of us still in the low 40s, and it's going to be a struggle to get out of those low 40s. For our coastal areas, it's currently in about these upper 40s, and we're not going to be warming up all that much, especially as we get some of that heavier rain to arrive later today. Let's take a look at your cast, and you can see here that over the next several hours, we're going to be seeing the heaviest rain arrive. This is the Sunday at 11 a.m. And some of that heavy rain expected to arrive there in South Mississippi. You can see most of the heaviest rain and some of the thunderstorms remain offshore, well to our south. That's some good news on the most recent model. And you can look over in portions of southeastern Louisiana. Some of the heavier rain and maybe a few thunderstorms do make it onshore, and those could transition over into South Mississippi by the early evening hours. This is Sunday at 5 p.m. You can see there's still some heavy rain moving through portions of South Mississippi, but they do exit fairly quickly. Late this evening, about 8 or 9 o'clock, we could start to see the rain move out, and some spotty showers may continue, but for the most part, we do start to go a little bit more on the clear side. One thing you'll notice behind this system, our winds come back out of the north, so it could keep us cool overnight on Monday, but we will begin a warming trend once we get through the other side of this system. Monday, this is Monday morning, still a few spotty showers lagging behind the storm system. This could bring us at least a little bit of rain throughout the day on Monday, but by Monday evening, things are going to start to clear out, and even those clouds will be on their way out by that point. High temperatures for the rest of the week, well, we really do begin a warming trend as we go over the next several days. Tuesday, Wednesday, we could be in the 70s, and look at that, by next weekend we return into those 70s once again after a little bit of a cool down towards the end of the week. Of course, that's starting to draw very close to our Mardi Gras celebrations. Next weekend looking a lot better than this weekend in terms of those outdoor activities. Looking at the rain chances, of course, those rain chances do stay very low all week long. However, they do start to return, start to increase once again as we head into next week. So that's something to keep an eye out for, especially for those Mardi Gras plans. And here's more specifically, let's zoom in on those Mardi Gras celebrations. This is next Sunday, so a week from today, Monday and Tuesday now outside the 7-day forecast, so usually not the most accurate, but we can definitely look at this for some of the trends. And the good news is that we should remain mostly sunny as we approach these days, but those rain chances may start to work their way back up, some spotty showers possible, especially by the time we do get to Mardi Gras, so that's something to keep an eye on as well. But temperature-wise, we are looking really good. Morning temperatures in the upper 40s to lower 50s. Tuesday, day of Mardi Gras, we could be all the way up in the low to mid 70s by the afternoon, so we'll be keeping a close eye on that forecast over the next several days. Let's talk about the 7-day forecast. You can see here, of course, today cold and rainy. We get to Monday, some leftover showers are going to be likely, but of course very scarce, very spotty showers. That's why the rain chance is very low. Not everyone gets rain tomorrow. We get to Tuesday, we go all clear. Temperatures start to rise. We wake up in the upper 40s, and by the afternoon hours, we'll likely be in the 70s. Rain chances stay low pretty much all week long. Morning temperatures in the 50s. Afternoon temperatures around 70 degrees. By the end of the week, a little bit of a cool down. Morning temperatures back in the 40s. Afternoon temperatures in the 60s. And heading into next weekend, we could start yet another warming trend back up in the 70s. Approaching those mid-70s by Mardi Gras.